Mrs. Warner, and as many of you know, my classroom theme is bees. But many people ask me, why bees? Well, God has given us the creation of the bee, and bees are amazing creatures. I'm going to read you a little book about bees that may help you understand why they are so amazing. It's called Give Bees a Chance, and it's by Bethany Barton. This is my best buddy, Edgar. We love all the same things: board games, dinosaurs, strawberries, and honey. And of course, bees. Except that I don't really like bees. Sure you do. Didn't I tell you that there are about 25,000 different kinds of bees to love? Maybe. And then I told you all about the 3 types of honeybees: queens, drones, and workers. Get them away from me. Just blow gently on the bees and they will scatter. Ooh, thanks. Like I was saying, I don't like bees. But why? Mostly because of their stingers and the attached venom sacs, which are the cause of the painful bee stings. That part you told me about last week. But that was just one bee. Couldn't you still give bees a chance? Maybe I just need to remind you how weird and cool a honeybee's anatomy is. They have 5 eyes and 2 stomachs and 4 wings and 6 legs. Stinger, ouch. Maybe you just need some time to get to know them. How about millions of years? You know, bees lived with dinosaurs, and even ancient Egyptians kept bees. In fact, honey from bees was found in Egyptian tombs, and it was still edible. Ooh, honey. Perfect. Maybe you just need some honey. Bees make honey. Why are you telling me all this stuff? So you'll give bees a chance. Once you learn how great they are, you're bound to fall in love with them. Check out how honey is made. A bee gathers nectar from the flowers, and the nectar goes into a special honey stomach called a crop. Contents of the crop are spit up into a new bee's mouth, and then the new bee breaks down the sugars of the nectar within her own crop. This processed nectar is passed along to several more bees, who each break it down, the nectar in their crops, until it becomes honey. Then the honey gets barfed into a honeycomb cell and fanned by the wings of bees to evaporate moisture. Lastly, it is sealed with beeswax to keep it safe. Did you say barf? Just 1 pound of honey takes 2 million flowers and thousands of bees to create. Way too many bees! Blow gently on the bees to make them scatter. It looks like I haven't convinced you just yet. Nope, because they're gonna all sting me. Oh, well, bees do sting sometimes, but not because they're mean. Stinger stories. Bees only sting to defend themselves or to avoid getting squashed or smashed. In fact, bees lose their stingers after attacking, which is sort of like your hand disappearing if you pinch your sister. Also, wait, what are you wearing? Bee armor? That's not going to work. It was designed for dragons. I think it can handle bees. Well, there is a kind of armor that beekeepers wear, but it looks quite a bit different. It allows them to collect honey and beeswax without getting stung by startled bees. But giving up bees means giving up so much more than just honey. You know, I really like them, but I think I would be willing to give up honey to never see a bee again. But bees have a big impact on the food chain. You see, in order for plants to grow fruits and vegetables, they need the right ingredients. They need sun and water and pollen. A major ingredient they need is pollen. But since flowers can't move, they can't always get pollen from each other. I want to make a strawberry. Throw me some pollen. I don't have arms. That's where bees fly in. A bee's fuzzy body catches pollen from flowers. Pollen falls into the next flower the bee visits. They act as pollen delivery service, helping give flowers the ingredients they need. A single bee can visit over 1,000 flowers a day, making bee pollination powers unparalleled. Which means without bees, there'd be a lot less yummy stuff to eat. And bees are disappearing in large numbers. Bees actually need our help because they're dying because of pesticides and parasites and not enough bee-friendly flowers and pollution. Okay, I take it back. I don't want bees gone. I even sort of want to help them, as long as they don't sting me. Planting bee-friendly flowers is a great way to help bee pollination and the bee population. Won't that just attract more bees? Hopefully, yes. But just approach a bee like you would a dog you don't know. Don't get too close and don't try to touch it. Unless you're a flower, it should lose interest and fly away. And if more people like you give bees a chance, they just might have, well, a chance. Now, have I told you how much I love bears? So hopefully that book gave you some insight about why I think bees are so amazing. Now to sign off, I'd like to teach you a little Latin that I've taught my class. I've taught them how to say, be kind, change the world. It's este bone muta munda. And as I leave you, I'm going to show you a little bee video.